I'm gonna knock on your door, ring on your bell, tap on your window too. So come and open your door so I can show you more. I'm your friendly Electrolux man.
Electrolux is a Swedish appliance manufacturer and one of the most well-known brands in the Philippines. In the 1980s, the brand gained widespread recognition for its catchy jingle adapted from "I'm Gonna Knock on Your Door" by Eddie Hodges. The jingle was used to promote Electrolux's direct selling approach, where sales representatives would go door to door offering appliances. Over time, the jingle became iconic. It was ranked number 7 on GMA's Ang Pinaka Top 10 Classic Commercial Jingles, aired in 2008. In 1985, the jingle was also featured during IBC 13's 10th anniversary special as part of a tribute to advertisers. It was performed by J.J. Gonzalez of Miles and the Pace Setters. Unfortunately, the original commercial and recording of the jingle are now considered lost. However, a recreation of both was aired during Ang Pinaka Top 10 Classic Commercial Jingles.
I'm gonna knock on your door, ring on your bell, tap on your window too. So come and open your door so I can show you more. I'm your friendly Electrolux man.
In 2005, Wyeth Philippines released an advocacy PSA about invasive pneumococcal disease, or IPD. Aired in December 2005, the PSA features 3 consecutive happy babies fading out of existence. The first 2 babies are shown lying on a blanket, while the last baby is seen going on a picnic and holding a red balloon before disappearing. One shot shows bare buttocks with a check mark on them. A female voiceover states, "The traitor's disease is IPD. It kills babies every year." The PSA aired on ABS-CBN during TV Patrol and Mga Anghel na Walang Langit. While the print ad version is currently available, the TV commercial remains lost. In 1998, the successor to the Tamaraw FX, the Toyota Tamaraw FX Revo, was launched in September of that year. Later simply named the Revo, a commercial was aired to promote its launch. The commercial featured several aliens endorsing the new brand. Eyewitnesses recalled the aliens saying "revolutionary" as a reference to the Revo brand. The aliens were also featured in a brochure for the Tamaraw FX Revo. As of now, the commercial remains lost, with only a few excerpts currently available. There's also an iconic commercial featuring the original Tamaraw FX from 1994. This advertisement starred Anjanette Abayari as Darna, a role she played in the film Darna, Ang Pagbabalik.
Ang nasasakyan po natin ngayon ay isang wonder of wonders.
Bagong Toyota Tamaraw FX, ang wonder vehicle. May wonderful styling, excellent comfort and convenience. May gas o diesel engine sa puso ng superior performance nito. May built-in safety features na di nakikita sa iba. Bagong Toyota Tamaraw FX, ang wonder vehicle.
A second version of the commercial reportedly featured more Darna mascots, starring Daisy Reyes and Alma Concepcion. However, only print ads have survived, and the second version of the commercial itself remains lost. JRS Express is the Philippines' first courier service, established in 1960. It was one of the country's mainstream delivery services long before Lala Move and Grab Express. In the late 1980s to 1990s, a very low-budget ad for JRS Express aired, featuring only a still image and a voiceover delivering the following lines: "JRS Express, the leading proof that the Filipino can do it. JRS Express, the industry's next-day door-to-door delivery service. JRS Express." However, another eyewitness recalled a different version of the voiceover. JRS Express, the leading proof that the Filipino can do it. JRS Express Corporation, a 100% Filipino corporation, is the undisputed leader in the industry's door-to-door, next-day delivery services. For your messengerial and cargo forwarding needs, call JRS Express. The voiceover was reportedly delivered by the late Ray Butch Gamboa of Sunshine Television Ventures, who was also the host of Motoring Today. The ad primarily aired on GMA, specifically during GMA Balita, GMA Headline News, and the Probe Team. ABS-CBN had a separate version mentioned as a sponsorship spot, which aired on The World Tonight. It featured the same still image as GMA's version but had a different voiceover, this time by Jing Magsaysay. Alongside the JRS Express jingle from the 1990s to early 2000s, the commercial remains lost. However, on November 22, 2024, YouTube user Undusfixation uploaded a nearly complete episode of The World Tonight from 1989, which appears to include ABS-CBN's version of the JRS Express commercial.
The ever-reliable JRS Express, serving the nation since 1960, now brings Express Mail and Express Cargo, prompt next-day door-to-door delivery nationwide. For particulars, please call telephone numbers 877755 and 817-7714.
The World Tonight continues in a moment.
While Mang Inasal is now a nationwide brand and popular among Filipinos, known for its chicken inasal and its unlimited rice concept, that wasn't the case when it first started in 2005, founded by Edgar Injapsia II. Initially a local brand, Mang Inasal became popular in Iloilo by the mid-2000s. Its national presence began to grow around 2008 to 2009, eventually competing with Jollibee, which at the time launched the short-lived Jollibee Chicken Barbecue. Ironically, Jollibee Foods Corporation acquired 70% of Mang Inasal in 2010 and later purchased the remaining 30%. During its early days, there are eyewitness accounts of what is believed to be Mang Inasal's very first commercial. As the company began franchising in 2005, a very simple, short and low-budget advertisement aired. It featured a low-poly 3D animation of a man popping his head out of a window in a bahay kubo, giving a thumbs up and saying the line, "Kumbinsing," which was Mang Inasal's slogan at the time. The logo and tagline then appeared at the end. Eyewitnesses stated that the commercial aired from 2005 to 2006 on local shows in Iloilo, specifically on TV Patrol Iloilo and GMA Iloilo's Rachada, as well as on local weekend variety shows. It also aired nationwide via ABC Channel 5 from 2007 to 2008 during PBA games, alongside the BMEG Derby Ace commercial featuring the iconic Scared Chick. The earliest Mang Inasal ad currently available online is from 2009 and features Mark Bautista. However, this very first commercial from 2005 likely remains lost. Chanelay Development Corporation is a real estate firm based in Pasay City, Philippines. It is infamous for its involvement in a significant legal dispute with the GSIS, or the Government Service Insurance System, concerning a joint venture agreement for the renovation and sale of condominium units in Candoon Tower 2, later renamed Chanelay Towers. In the late 1990s, Chanelay introduced the Condo-Pie concept, which allowed individuals to purchase a square meter or more of one of its condominium projects. Targeted at middle-class earners, a commercial was aired from the late 1990s to the early 2000s to promote the concept. This commercial became one of the most talked about ads of the 2000s, particularly on the now defunct Pinoy Exchange Forum, where it was often cited as one of the worst commercials ever made. The ad featured two people, likely a couple, discussing the idea of buying a Condo-Pie. In a typical commercial trope, the man jokingly asked, "Why not apple pie or pizza pie?" before the concept of Chanelay's Condo-Pie was explained. As the man began to understand the idea, he showed interest and was about to call Chanelay. A jingle now also considered lost played at the end. The commercial was widely criticized for its awkward, stiff, and deadpan acting, with some theorizing that the actors were actually Chanelay employees. It aired on RPN Channel 9 during the program Better Home Ideas alongside a particular Hudson Wood dressing ad from around 1999 into the early 2000s. With its infamous reputation, the commercial has unfortunately remained lost. In December 2023, a Reddit post in r/Philippines shared a story about a certain lost commercial featuring the soundtrack Tamaraw from the film Annie. According to the OP, habang kaballero, he saw the commercial in the early to mid-2000s, past midnight, on a channel that aired a program featuring a playlist of commercials. He described the commercial as follows: a child sings a chorus of a rendition of Tamaraw from Annie while dancing on a balcony. The ad then cuts to various meat products. In the finale, the child is sitting at a table with her family singing the last part of the song. The table is filled with the products from the company and the child eats a bunch of chicken as a group of people joins in. The commercial ends with the company's logo. Additional eyewitness sources mentioned that the child had pigtails or curly hair with a ribbon and wore a puff sleeve dress. Another detail is that by the end of the commercial, the child is shown grown up. The commercial is believed to have aired sometime between 2004 and 2005. As the post gained attention, more information came to light. Initially, the brand of the commercial was unknown, but it was eventually determined to be a Magnolia commercial, a brand owned by San Miguel Corporation. The program the OP is referring to is believed to be Day Starter, an obscure show by San Miguel Corporation that aired on QTV Channel 11, which was a sister station of GMA Network at the time during off hours. There's no footage of the show as it remains obscure. Additionally, a print ad version of the commercial was discovered, confirming it was indeed a Magnolia ad. Unfortunately, the commercial itself remains lost to this day.